if I told you that some of the most fearless warriors of World War II weren't just deadly on the battlefield, but also breathtakingly beautiful? Scene 2. Video introduction. Welcome back, history lovers. Today, we're stepping into a story of courage, elegance, and strength, the 10 most beautiful Soviet female soldiers of World War II. These women didn't just fight against the brutal Nazi invasion. They did it with grace, resilience, and an undeniable presence that left even their enemies in awe. From sharpshooters to tank drivers, these women proved that beauty and bravery can exist side by side. So, let's meet these incredible warriors.
Imagine piercing blue eyes, a delicate face, and an almost ethereal grace, all wrapped in a deadly sharpshooter's uniform. One of the Soviet Union's most beautiful women, Roza Shanina, was also one of its deadliest snipers. With 59 confirmed kills, she struck fear into the hearts of enemy soldiers. Next, beneath her tough exterior, she was known for her kindness and love for books. Then there was her diary, where she once wrote that she dreamed of a peaceful life as a teacher after the war. Sadly, that dream never came true. She was killed in battle at just 20 years old. A beauty gone too soon, but forever remembered.
Lydia Litvyak, the White Rose of Stalingrad. One fighter pilot with a face as striking as her aerial maneuvers, Lydia Litvyak became a legend in the sky. Next, with her golden curls peeking out from beneath her pilot's helmet, she looked more like a movie star than a war hero. But make no mistake, Lydia was a force to be reckoned with. Then there was the fact that she became the first female fighter ace in history, taking down 12 enemy planes. Tragically, she disappeared in combat at the age of 21, her fate unknown. Even today, she remains a symbol of daring and elegance.
Mariya Oktyabrskaya, the Avenging Widow. One could see beauty, determination, and a thirst for revenge. Mariya Oktyabrskaya had it all. Next, when her husband was killed in battle, she sold everything she had to buy a tank, which she personally drove into battle. Then there was her dark eyes burning with fury and her elegant posture. She was unlike any other tank operator. Next, she named her tank Fighting Girlfriend and proved that a woman could handle a war machine just as well as any man. Sadly, she was wounded in combat and passed away, but her story still inspires women across the world.
Zoya Kosmodemyanskaya, the martyr with eyes full of fire. One could say Zoya's beauty was haunting. Her piercing gaze could see right through a person. Next, she was young, barely 18, when she volunteered for a dangerous sabotage mission behind enemy lines. Then there was the time she was captured by the Nazis. She endured torture but refused to betray her comrades. Even as she faced execution, she stood with an unshaken spirit, warning the Nazis that they would never win. Her final words were a promise of victory for her people. Next, Zoya's beauty wasn't just physical, it was the beauty of an unbreakable soul.
Natalya Meklin, the night witch who stole the sky. Flying under the cover of darkness, Natalya Meklin and her fellow night witches terrorized German forces, dropping bombs with pinpoint accuracy. With her dark wavy hair and sharp eyes, she carried an air of mystery, like a character from a war novel. The enemy feared her, but her comrades adored her. She flew over 980 missions, proving that elegance and heroism could take flight together.
Valentina Grizodubova, the fearless aviator. One woman who could command a room with her presence alone was Valentina Grizodubova. Next, with her high cheekbones and determined expression, she carried herself like a queen of the skies. Before the war, she was a record-breaking pilot, setting long-distance flight records. Then there was the war, where she took her skills to battle, leading bomber missions and striking deep into enemy territory. Next, she was not just a beauty, she was a legend in aviation history. Alexandra Samusenko, the tank commander with a heart of steel. One tank commander with a face that could launch 1,000 ships. Alexandra Samusenko was truly a rare sight. Next, with her sharp features and confident posture, she led men into battle with unmatched bravery. Then there was her role as one of the few female officers in charge of tanks, and she made history during the war. Next, sadly, she was killed just before the war ended, but her legacy remains strong. 1. Yevdokiya Zavaly, the woman who was mistaken for a man. Next, she had sharp eyes, a strong jawline, and a fearlessness that made her unforgettable. Then there was Yevdokiya Zavaly, so tough that she disguised herself as a man to join the Marines. Next, her beauty was not delicate, it was the beauty of strength. When her identity was revealed, she was already a battlefield legend, and her comrades respected her even more. Next, she continued fighting and became the only female commander of an all-male platoon in the Soviet Marines. Lyudmila Pavlichenko, the deadliest beauty. One woman with a face as elegant as a porcelain doll, yet hands steady enough to pull the trigger 309 times. Lyudmila Pavlichenko was the deadliest female sniper in history. Next, her soft features and composed expression hid a warrior's heart. Even after being wounded, she continued to fight. Then there was her post-war life, where she toured the world, and even American First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt was captivated by her poise and intelligence. Tanya Savacheva, the tragic beauty of Leningrad. Unlike the others, Tanya was not a soldier, she was a girl whose diary told the heartbreaking story of the siege of Leningrad. With her gentle eyes and innocent face, she was a symbol of a childhood lost to war. As her family members perished one by one, she recorded their deaths in her diary until she, too, passed away. Her beauty was one of sorrow, of resilience in the face of despair. Today, her words remind us of the cost of war. These women were warriors, heroes, and symbols of resilience. They proved that strength isn't just about muscles or weapons, it's about spirit, about the fire in your heart that refuses to die. They were beautiful, yes, but not just in looks. Their beauty lay in their courage, their sacrifice, and their unwavering determination. So, which of these brave women's stories moved you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more incredible history stories. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the past.